Oh, buddy. Dude, that comes from over here.
It literally walked as it walked. It literally sounded as if...
Stacy.
What the was that?
Wandering through the woods alone at night is eerie on its own, but what happens when you come across something or someone you were never meant to see? In tonight's video, we're delving into 6 of the most disturbing camping encounters ever caught on camera. These moments might just make you think twice about heading into the wild alone. Let's start with the first unsettling experience. Meet Aum, the creator behind the widely popular YouTube channel Aum Vlogs, known for his captivating explorations of eerie, forgotten places. His journeys take viewers deep into the unknown, from dense, mysterious forests to towering, abandoned skyscrapers frozen in time. With a devoted following, he brings these haunting locations to life through immersive storytelling and cinematic filming. But on one fateful night, he would uncover a place harboring secrets far more unsettling than he ever could have imagined. On the night of January 21st, 2025, Aum embarked on another solo expedition, this time venturing deep into a forest in Mayapur. With only his camera in hand, he stood enveloped by the stillness of the night, the silence pressing in from all directions, broken only by the faint rustling of the trees.
जंगल में और भाई जब मैं यहाँ पे आया था ना तभी यहाँ की तरफ ना कुछ अजीब सा था जैसे कि मुझे कोई देख रहा था मैंने लाइट की तो ना जैसे कुछ चीज वहां से गायब हो गई इसलिए ना बार बार ऐसा लग रहा कि यहाँ पेड़ के पास में कोई देख रहा है
Aum ventured deep into a remote jungle in India, determined to uncover the truth behind its unsettling reputation. According to local accounts, the area was once inhabited, but residents were forced to leave by higher authorities due to reports of disturbing supernatural occurrences. After their departure, the place was abandoned and rarely visited by outsiders. Those who dared to enter spoke of an overwhelming sense of unease, as if something unnatural lingered in the air. Many also claimed the site had been used for black magic rituals, leaving visitors shaken and terrified each time they set foot there. Aum began his video by announcing his challenge, testing himself to see how many hours he could endure and how much time he would have to spend in the eerie depths of the jungle.
वो आते ही फील होने लग गया कुछ अजीब सा ऑरा है यहाँ पर फिलहाल चलते हैं थोड़ा सा और अंदर चलते हैं देखते हैं और कहाँ पे रुकना है वो जगह डिसाइड करेंगे भाई जंगल है तो जंगली जानवरों का खतरा तो भाई होना ही होना है यहाँ पे जानवर जब मैं दिन के टाइम आया था तभी मैंने देखा था तो भाई 2-3 जानवर मेरे को यहाँ पे दिखाई दे रहे थे मैं ज्यादा अंदर नहीं आया था बट अभी रात का टाइम है तो भाई यहाँ पे परमिशन किसी से नहीं है तो जो मैं रुकना भी है वीडियो भी बनानी है तो थोड़ा सा और अंदर जाके जंगल की बनानी पड़ेगी ताकि अभी जंगल में अचानक से हवा चलती है ना तो भी डर लगता है कि भाई ये जंगल में अचानक से हवाएं क्यों चल रही है
A few moments into the video, Aum gave viewers a brief view of the dense jungle before beginning to set up camp deep within the forest. However, what transpired next left him utterly shaken.
हेलो 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 कोई है आवाज उस तरफ से आ रही है जैसे ना कोई मेरी आवाज रिपीट कर रहा है देखना सुनना कोई है ओम क्या कोई सुन रहा है
He heard a voice answering him, reverberating through the darkness. But as he continued calling out, something even more horrifying happened. "I just woke up," he muttered, noticing something unsettling. Behind the tree there was a figure, dressed just like him, standing at his height.
भाई उसको देखने वो मैं डर गया क्या खड़ा है बट कोई था कोई दिखाई तो नहीं रहा है कोई है भाई चप्पल पड़ी हुई यहाँ पे और कोई लड़का था जस्ट इधर की तरफ पता नहीं कहाँ गया
In an instant, he saw himself standing in the forest, a sight that left him completely bewildered. He struggled to understand what was unfolding, but before he could grasp it, something even more horrifying happened, sending a wave of fear through him.
मैं फटाफट ना आग जला देता हूँ क्योंकि जंगली जानवर की आवाज आ रही है, आग से वो दूर रहते हैं। तो फटाफट करते हैं। भाई ये क्या था, समझ नहीं आया। जैसे कोई है आसपास। समझ नहीं आ रहा यार। मैं आग लाता हूँ।
Despite his resolve to push forward, he proceeded with setting up the campfire, all the while staying vigilant, fully aware that something eerie was lurking in the shadows.
फाइनली आग जल गई है अपना। मैं बैठा हूँ और देखते हैं, बट और बार बार ना इधर से वो आवाज़ें जो आ रही थी वो सब आ रही हैं। फिलहाल मैं यहाँ बैठा हूँ और भाई फिलहाल अभी तो उतना किसी औरत की कुछ आवाज थी यार।
Out of nowhere, he heard the sound of a woman sobbing, followed by a blood-curdling scream. It seemed almost impossible, yet it was precisely the kind of unsettling experience the forest was known for, with its haunting and eerie ambiance.
भाई ऐसा जैसे कोई सामने खड़ा था और ये पता नहीं भ्रम सा हो रहा है, पता नहीं क्या, बट कोई तो लग रहा है। वही कैंप में आग लग गई क्या?
Was filled with sheer terror. The atmosphere felt genuinely haunted, with each event becoming more unsettling than the last, intensifying in fear with every passing moment.
कोई जानवर था और यहाँ पे ऐसे कुछ आवाज फिलहाल कुछ भी नहीं आ रही। मायावी जंगल है, कोई भी ना किसी भी रूप में आके भाई दिख सकता है, फंसा सकता है। और मैं ज्यादा भाई रिस्क में ले रहा हूँ। यहाँ पर हूँ और बार बार ना ऐसे कुछ दिखाई दे रहा है एंड वो गायब हो रहा है। और पेड़ों पे ना वैसे पेड़ ना देखो अभी बिल्कुल शांत होके बैठे पड़े हैं, बिल्कुल शांत है, बट कोई ऐसे चल रहा हो ऐसे पेड़ों के ऊपर, आई डोंट नो, कोई दिखाई तो नहीं दे रहा। ओ भाई ओ भाई हो गया। अरे यार एक मिनट में लाइट्स सही से पकड़ता हूँ। ओ भाई जानवर था, ओ भाई जानवर नहीं कुछ और था भाई ये तो। ओ भाई यार बहुत पास से आ गया। मैं तो तक नहीं स्कूल गया और मैं जूता तो निकल जाए, मैं गिर जाऊंगा। और ये आवाज देखो, ओ भाई यार।
At this point, Aum had reached his breaking point. The fear became unbearable, and he could no longer stay. Panicking, he abandoned his tent and fled, desperate to escape whatever was lurking in the shadows. Although he left the location behind, one chilling question stayed with him. Who or what was responsible for that haunting sound? Had someone been silently watching him all along? Or was it just a tactic to drive him away? To this day, the mystery remains unsolved. While ghosts may be unnerving, they can't truly harm you, but humans, with their unpredictable intentions, are far more dangerous. Thankfully, Aum never had to confront that fear. His quick thinking and decisive actions allowed him to escape unharmed. One thing is certain, he'll never return to that place again. This chilling footage was captured by Marcello, a dedicated urban explorer with a passion for documenting his journeys through abandoned places. With his camera in hand and a fearless spirit, he regularly shares his thrilling discoveries with his audience. However, on the night of October 8th, 2023, he encountered something far more terrifying than anything he had ever imagined.
Hi guys, Exploring with Danny coming back at it with hopefully another great video. Tonight I am here at a creepy location to see if any paranormal stuff is going on in this abandoned location. So guys, without further ado, let's see if this place is haunted. Let's go.
As Marcello connects with his viewers, he outlines his plan to investigate an abandoned church, completely unaware of the terrifying events that are about to unfold inside.
I am coming to a creepy church, which I found the location online. I don't know if you can get in there or not, but I'm here tonight to check it out. It sure does look creepy. It's been abandoned for quite a long time. I have just made my way into this creepy looking church. And I cannot believe I'm on my own doing this stuff.
The instant he crosses the threshold of the crumbling structure, a sense of unease settles over him. While Marcello has explored many abandoned places before, this is his first time doing so entirely alone, and the solitude only intensifies his apprehension.
Gotta watch where I'm walking, I can hear all sorts of noises. I'm nervous. I'm really nervous. But you know, I've got to bring the best for you guys. I am going to do some EVP and stuff shortly. Place is massive. I thought I could see a pair of eyes in. I've got to watch out for these holes in the floor right here. I don't want to be falling through. What is this? What the hell? That scared me. But there's quite a lot of pigeons in here. Guys, I am so nervous right now. So not doing this on my own again. How many of you guys would come into a place like this on your own?
With only the beam of his flashlight piercing through the suffocating darkness, Marcello cautiously navigates the abandoned church. The silence is overwhelming, broken only by the sound of his own heavy breathing, a clear sign of his growing fear. His instincts warn him that something is terribly wrong, and they aren't mistaken. As he moves deeper into the church, an event unfolds that makes him scream in sheer terror.
Quite a lot of furniture what's been left and stuff. Oh wow, check that over there. We've even got a christening pot right there. Just think people would have been christened here once. What the hell? Is that a pigeon? Hello? 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 my god! What the f is that? Get me the fuck out of here!
Overwhelmed by fear, Marcello bolts from the building, running as fast as his legs will carry him to safety. The raw terror in his voice and frantic movements make it clear just how horrifying the experience was. Later, he updated his viewers, confessing that he had never felt such fear before. While some speculated that it could have been a real person lurking in the church, others questioned whether something paranormal was hiding in the shadows. Whatever the truth may be, Marcello didn't care. He was simply grateful to have escaped unharmed. And the same can be said for the boys in the next video. Meet John and Tim, two urban explorers you may recognize from their channel, Exploration Unknown. Known for their down-to-earth personalities and passion for uncovering abandoned places, they have spent nearly a decade documenting their thrilling adventures. Though they've encountered plenty of strange experiences, nothing could prepare them for what awaited them tonight. It's February 7th, 2018, a cold night in Knoxville, as John and Tim set out to explore a massive, abandoned factory. According to local legend, the site was built over ancient indigenous burial grounds, leading many to believe it is cursed. Over the years, the factory has been the site of numerous unexplained tragedies, so many that the project was abandoned before completion. It's hardly the kind of place anyone would want to find themselves after dark, but for John and Tim, it's just another exploration, or so they think.
What's up, guys? It is John, and boy, have I got something special for you tonight. I'm here with my boy Tim from Breaking the Shell. Now, Michael, who we've done a few videos with, told us about this place. He was not able to come with us, but this is an abandoned yacht factory. And I'm gonna go ahead and tell you guys this place is massive. Now, the whole story behind this is they built it near the river, and it's rumored that there was ancient Indian burial sites here. This place has been cursed. There's been numerous mysterious, crazy deaths that's happened here, to the point where they abandoned the project before it's ever finished. So this place is supposed to be super haunted, super scary. It even says help behind me. And me and Tim's gonna bring it to you guys. Follow us.
As they begin their exploration, it takes less than 2 minutes before a sudden unsettling noise startles them. The eerie sound cuts through the silence, a chilling reminder that they might not be alone.
I hear banging coming back here, Tim. Do you hear that?
I do hear that.
Shh. What is that?
Dude, that sounds like it's coming against that wall. Dude.
Let's walk over there and see what that is. I've never been in a place this big. I hear something behind us. What is that banging?
What is this?
I just saw a light, dude. I just saw a light up there at the top.
Is that fenced off?
I can't tell. It looks like at 2 levels over there.
Sounds like work going on.
I know, it sounds like somebody working. Hold still.
Looks like
Hello? It sounds like somebody is up there, man.
A dragging noise resonates from the upper floors, resembling the sound of something heavy being moved. John looks up and, for a brief moment, catches the faint flicker of a flashlight beam, a clear indication that someone is up there. But when they call out, no answer comes. Only the unsettling sounds persist, echoing through the empty building.
What the?
sounds like something's coming this way.
It's getting closer.
Dude, it is getting closer. It sounds like it's about that time.
There's something up there. Oh my God, dude. I'm starting to...
The noises grow louder, drawing closer and sending a wave of unease through them. Could it be a squatter? Or perhaps someone not in their right mind? They instinctively step back, hoping to catch a glimpse of whoever or whatever might be lurking in the shadows.
I don't know what that was.
No, it's not. I still hear it moving, but it's not so loud. Now it sounds like somebody walking.
How do we get up there?
That's what I'm wondering. You want to walk down?
Yeah, we can go down that way.
God, it sounds like people.
There's somebody walking up there listening to this.
I know.
A growing unease grips them as they struggle to determine the source of the sound. Determined to uncover the truth, they decide to head upstairs and investigate. But just as they take their first steps, something truly unsettling occurs.
Oh my God, dude.
Dude, there's somebody here. There's somebody here. We don't want no trouble. We're just filming.
A sudden deafening bang echoes from above, sending a chill down their spines. They call out, reassuring anyone who might be there that they mean no harm. But will that be enough to keep them safe? As they navigate the vast, decaying building, they search for a staircase leading to the upper floor, yet none seem to be in sight. Pausing to listen to the eerie sounds around them, they remain unaware that their camera has just captured something truly terrifying.
This is insane.
I'm gonna freak out by that hole right there.
I know. There's got to be somebody in here with us. There's just got to be.
There's that room that's over that way. When you were looking at that...
You want to go? Oh, there's an elevator shaft over here. Let's go. That's where I thought I heard something right here.
Did you catch that behind the pillar? The camera briefly captures a dark figure lurking just out of sight. Unaware of the shadowy presence watching them, John and Tim continue their exploration. Yet an uneasy sensation washes over them, a growing certainty that they are not alone. Opting for caution over confrontation, they decide to head for the exit. But just as they do, something chilling occurs.
We're going to get out of here. I think it's time to wrap it up. I don't know what kind of danger we're in. I'm pretty sure someone's here, and I do not know what their intentions are, nor do I want to find out what their intentions are. Dude, that come from over here. Holy shit, dude, get out of here. Oh my God, dude. Oh God, dude, let's go. Oh crap, I'm still recording.
A shadowy figure emerges, and without hesitation, John and Tim break into a full sprint, racing towards safety. They reach their car just in time, quickly jumping inside before speeding off toward Tim's house, their hearts pounding from the terrifying encounter.
We've made it back to Tim's house, so we're safe now. That is the first time I've ever come across... I'm pretty sure we've had people mess with us in videos before. But just to see somebody there with like a hood on really freaked me out. And of course I don't have my piece with me. I don't know, Tim, what's your thoughts, dude?
I'm still kind of rattled over my
hands are still shaking, man. I'm freaking...
I haven't been able to focus on anything. I mean,
we just got here. Like, I'm still nervous like that person's still with us.
I mean, my heart is still racing.
The two sit in stunned silence, trying to process the chilling experience they just endured. Nothing in their past explorations had prepared them for this. The encounter lingers in their minds long after, leaving them with one undeniable truth. Someone or something had been watching them. This clip comes from the YouTube channel Under the Weather, where James shares his greatest passion adventure, Whether he's exploring mysterious locations, hiking deep into the wilderness, or testing his survival skills through wild camping, he is always on the hunt for his next challenge. In this video, James embarks on a solo journey to find the Machar Stones, a historical landmark hidden deep within the wilderness of Stirlingshire, Scotland. Estimated to be over 5,000 years old, these ancient stones have endured the test of time, shrouded in myths and mystery. His plan is to navigate through the dense forest, reach this elusive site, and set up camp for a peaceful night under the stars, a much-needed retreat into nature. But what was meant to be a calm and scenic getaway quickly takes an unsettling turn. It's March 1st, 2024. Eager to begin his expedition, James is fully prepared for a night of solitude in the wild. Though he has attempted to locate this site several times before, he has always lost his way. This time, however, he is determined to finally reach his destination. With a backpack full of supplies and a determined mindset, he steps into the wilderness completely unaware of what truly awaits him deep within these woods.
Okay, here's our first fork in the road, across the river, then it's right and right again. So this is the first right, let's go. Fish with a big fat bone. I'm Abraham DeLacy.
Motherfucker.
Ah, we made that.
Right. Where the hell is this place?
After a long and exhausting hike, straying off course only to find his way back again, James finally arrives at the Machar Stones, the very site he had been searching for. A wave of relief washes over him as he realizes he has made it just in time, with daylight still on his side. Wasting no time, he gets to work setting up camp, eager to establish a comfortable base where he can settle in for the night.
What did I put it in there? Is that like a... Look at that. What is this? A perfect space for a tent, isn't it? Yeah, I think I'm just going to set up right here with a fire here as well. Yeah, sounds like a plan. Oh, and here we have it. Ta-da! Got the tent up. Worryingly, there's a helicopter flying overhead, which... don't know if you can hear it. But it's been very close. It's like it's looking for someone, if you know what I mean, or search and rescue. Hope they don't come looking for me. Anyway. That's us. I'll see you from this angle. Oh, look at that. This is like a... that's like a little proper campsite. 5,000 euro stones. Here we go.
With everything set up and the fire crackling, the forest is slowly enveloped by the darkness of night. As the temperature drops and hunger sets in, James decides it's time to prepare his dinner. Gathering his cooking gear, he enjoys the soothing sounds of the fire as he cooks, relishing the tranquility of being alone in nature. Little does he know, the night ahead will be anything but peaceful.
Well, it's definitely got colder now. You can feel it. It's very funny though. In this area, it's very still. There's wind everywhere else, but around those stones, nothing. Not the cleanest, right? Been on the fire, eh? What about that? You can hear the helicopter. It's been flying over quite a bit, and I just hope that they aren't looking for someone and I've got a fire going and I kind of get rescued, if you know what I mean, because I don't need rescued yet. There it is. You see him flying over ahead. crisis. Should have brought more water. There is water around about, obviously, but I don't know. It's quite treacherous. You saw what the ground is like. So I think I'm going to have the chicken wings without the mashed potato. What the hell is that? Hello?
A sudden, unfamiliar sound startles James, sending a shiver down his spine. It is unlike anything he has ever encountered, and for a fleeting moment, he feels utterly exposed in the vast darkness of the wilderness. His instincts urge him to flee, but he knows that turning back now is not an option. Navigating the dense forest in total darkness would be even more perilous. Drawing a steady breath, he forces himself to remain composed, reasoning that it was likely just a small animal rustling through the underbrush. Though still unsettled, he shifts his attention back to his meal, hoping that keeping his hands occupied will distract him from the growing sense of unease creeping over him.
I think I'm going to eat these in the tent because it's a bit chilly now. I didn't like that noise, and then we'll take it from there. Right, got the down jacket on, got a bit cozier, and check out these in the tent. Well, that was the least burnt one, so can't complain. A bit of chili and garlic seasoning, which will hopefully save the day. Certainly flame grilled. Easy for me to say. Complete silence again. I don't know what that was earlier. It sounded like somebody walking around. I even heard a voice, but no one there. We'll go and have a proper look at the standing stones in the dark in a wee minute. After dinner, see if we can feel the energy. Yeah, no, there's definitely something eerie about this place, and it doesn't really help with the smoke from the fire, looking like some fog from a horror film. And of course, now it's at night time. Definitely not the place to be if you're scared of the dark. Hello? Silence. Well, those stones are quite something. I mean, they don't look like much, but it's kind of eerie that there's a big clearing around there, and then there's no trees and no sound really in the middle part. But apart from hearing random voices, which I did hear, and on this occasion I don't have my knife, my trusty knife. Can you believe it? Can you believe it? So I just prefer I cut short my little thing there because the camera died for no reason as well, which is a bit strange. And I think I prefer the nice kind of security of the tent. See, I don't have a knife, but I do have a saw. So if anyone starts, I'm going to get that across the knuckles.
James cannot shake the unsettling feeling creeping over him. The entire area carries an eerie presence, and the strange noises from earlier only add to his unease. Every snap of a branch or rustle in the undergrowth feels like a warning, making him question whether he is truly alone. Seeking a sense of security, he retreats into his tent, the thin fabric offering only the illusion of safety. Eventually, exhaustion overtakes him, and he drifts into sleep, hoping the rest of the night will pass without further incident. But then, deep in the night, something rouses him from slumber. A sound, subtle, yet unmistakable. It echoes through the silent forest. His heart pounds as he instinctively reaches for his camera, pressing record, bracing himself for whatever might be lurking in the darkness.
Nope, 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 nope. Nope, 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 nope. Nope, 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 nope. Shit. I just heard laughing there. or something. No way. Hello? Hello? I think that's a road in the distance, maybe. Yeah, it can't be. It can't be. Right. I can't hear anything, so let's turn this off. Right. Good night.
Despite a restless night, James has made it to morning. Sleep had been fleeting, interrupted by every unfamiliar sound that kept him on edge. But with the arrival of daylight, the once menacing forest feels far less intimidating. The oppressive atmosphere of the night before has lifted, and for the first time in hours, a sense of calm washes over him. Eager to shake off the lingering unease, he prepares a quick breakfast, savoring the warmth of his coffee while taking in the serene beauty of his surroundings. Sunlight filters through the trees, casting a reassuring glow, and the forest no longer feels as foreboding. Ready to begin his hike back, he allows himself a moment of peace. But just as he settles into his meal, something catches his eye, something hanging above him.
I'm gonna finish up here and then start packing up and make it. What the hell? What is that? What's that noise? I think they're in the trees. The fuck is that? That is a fucking pentagram. That is not a natural fucking phenomenon. What the fuck? What on earth is that? I could have been there all the time, but I doubt it. The fuck? Right, I'm just I'll put that aside for now. Right, I'm gonna get ready and go.
This was the breaking point for James. The eerie atmosphere of the night, the unsettling sounds, and now this a pentagram hanging ominously in the tree above him. A cold realization crept over him. Perhaps he had never been as alone as he had hoped. His only thought now was escape. Moving swiftly, he gathered his belongings with urgency, his mind racing with unanswered questions. The journey back through the forest felt different this time. Every shadow, every rustling branch sent a fresh wave of tension through him. By the time he finally emerged from the wilderness and reached civilization, relief flooded over him, but the experience had left its mark. What was meant to be a simple camping trip had turned into something far more disturbing than he could have ever imagined. And one thing was certain, James had no intention of returning to the Mashar Stones anytime soon. Now let's dive straight into the next chilling encounter. Envision a cold, eerie night deep within one of America's most haunted forests. Tonight we follow Angelo, a well-known YouTuber from the channel Exploring with Angelo, as he embarks on his latest journey. Completely alone in the notorious satanic cult forest. Angelo is no stranger to paranormal encounters, but this night will push him beyond anything he has ever faced before.
We're actually back at the Satanic Cult Forest. We were here, I want to say about 2 weeks ago, roughly, maybe not even. But when we were here, we actually discovered something, proof that there is some sort of cult coming through here. A lot of locals, like I've explained before, have been telling us stories of seeing weird people coming in and out of the woods here late at night, sometimes even during the day.
Angelo has explored these woods before, fully aware of the strange and unsettling phenomena that seem to surround this place. But this time, he's taking things a step further, bringing an Ouija board in an attempt to communicate with whatever lingers in the darkness. Completely alone, he sets the stage for a night that will soon take a terrifying turn. As the evening unfolds, Angelo arrives at the forest's edge. With every step deeper into the woods, a growing sense of unease begins to take hold.
Changed a battery. I don't know how that battery died that fast. That was odd. Seems to be getting battery drain from something, which, to be honest, doesn't happen very often with this particular camera. I just went for a second, I just saw something move. Happens a lot here. A lot of almost like shadow figure type of things. I don't know what the hell is lurking in here, but I think there's some evil shit.
He selects a spot, sets up his tent, and attempts to settle in. But soon it's time to begin the investigation. With his spirit box activated and the Ouija board set before him, Angelo starts seeking answers. However, the peace is short-lived.
So when you're doing this alone, sometimes it does take a little bit longer. Sometimes not, sometimes it does. It's usually easier with two people, but unfortunately we ain't got two people. And even if I invited Brad, he probably wouldn't do this with me. There's no freaking way. It's called a Ouija board. Just heard something move outside the tent. Is there somebody outside the tent? Yes or no? Why does it keep going at 0? And it also sounds like something just walked up to the front of the tent. What the fuck? What is that? There's something out there.
Like.
Okay, I'm gonna end the session for a second, okay? I'm closing off the session.
Suddenly, Angelo senses a presence just outside his tent, as if something or someone is lurking beyond his line of sight. Gripping a knife, he steadies himself, preparing for the worst.
I don't see anything. That was weird. It literally walked as it walked. It literally sounded as if...
Stacy.
What the f was that? Nope, no. That's... I don't know what the hell that was.
Then a strange sound echoes through the woods, unnerving and unlike anything he's ever heard. What could it be? Determined to make contact with the unseen presence, he resumes his session with the Ouija board.
Alright, I'm opening up this communication chain with you again.
Sickness took me.
Oh my... Okay, what is that? What keeps doing that? I'm telling you right now, something is out here.
Zachary.
He steps outside his flashlight slicing through the darkness, hoping to uncover the source of the noise. But whatever made the sound remains unseen. Retreating to his tent, Angelo tries to steady his nerves. With the Ouija board set aside, he turns to his phone, attempting to shake the lingering unease that has haunted him all night. However, when he decides to use the spirit talker, the night takes an even darker turn.
Is there somebody outside this tent right now? It almost sounded like something was moving out there. Am I gonna see something if I open this door? Is it gonna show itself to me? Yeah. Oh, what the f***? That was that sound again. What the f***? What the f***? Shit. What was that?
A noise stops him in his tracks. His flashlight is the only barrier between him and the encroaching darkness, and he knows he can't ignore it any longer. Summoning his courage, Angelo steps outside one final time, determined to face whatever lurks beyond.
Shaking right now. Oh. There's nothing here. Nothing here, no one here. Okay, I'm gonna pack up this tent real quick and get the f out of here.
But once again, nothing. The forest remains unnervingly silent, as if concealing something just beyond his grasp. Realizing the risk isn't worth it, Angelo makes his decision, choosing safety over answers.
I'm telling you, dude, the sounds we were hearing tonight, unbelievable. I don't know what the hell that was. I don't think I've ever caught anything like that on camera before. Okay, looks like we're almost in the clear. Oh, I'm panicking. Oh, I'm almost panicking. Oh, man. Do not use the Ouija board here. Oh, that was a really bad idea. Okay. I just heard something. Something made a sound in my ear. What the f? What the f? What the f? What the f was that? Nope. 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 Let's just go. Let's just go. There's the exit. Holy crap.
He hastily gathers his gear and rushes back to his car, eager to escape the eerie forest. Whatever was lurking in the shadows, Angelo is relieved he never found out. Now, what do you think was following him that night? A wild animal, a restless spirit, or something far more sinister? This video comes from the YouTube channel Hunting the Unknown, where Alex is dedicated to capturing the most compelling evidence of the paranormal. Whether it's haunted houses or cursed forests, no location is off limits for his investigations. What would terrify most is simply another challenge for Alex. In this episode, he and his friend Tony venture into an abandoned building, determined to spend the night in search of paranormal activity. This structure carries a long and chilling history. It once operated as a tuberculosis hospital during the pandemic, later served as a base for British soldiers in World War I, and was eventually converted into a nursing home. With such a past, it's no surprise that locals consider it a hub for supernatural occurrences. And that's exactly why Alex and Tony are here. The date is January 20th, 2025. Under the cover of night, the two arrive at the crumbling structure, beginning their investigation with a careful walkthrough to confirm they are truly alone. As they move from room to room, the building's decay and oppressive atmosphere make them increasingly uneasy. However, they have no idea just how intense this night is about to become.
Shame, man. Yeah, we're in. Hello? We just took a little walk through, guys, to make sure that we're alone in this location. What do you reckon, guys, for Tony? Tony, I found you something, mate. Come here. Yeah, that suits you.
That suits you down there.
So what was that? Oh, there's a bolt on the door, that's why.
There's loads of stuff left behind.
Yeah. Bit smashed in there, man, so what she said.
After carefully inspecting every corner of the building and confirming they are truly alone, Alex and Tony prepare to begin their investigation. Without hesitation, they set up their equipment and make their first attempt to establish contact with any spirits that may still dwell within these walls.
Does anyone here want to communicate with us? Please come forward. Give us a sign, please. Can you touch me or Tony? Can you indicate through this device to me, please? Email. Can you copy me?
Initially, nothing significant occurs, yet both Alex and Tony can't shake the unsettling energy that lingers throughout the building. Determined to document what they're experiencing, they remain persistent. Seeking better results, they decide to switch to different equipment, hoping that a new approach will elicit stronger responses.
Alright, if you want some more of this energy, you need to give us a sign. Oh my god, what the was that?
What?
I'm pretty sure I just see something literally run across like fast.
You got me there.
No, I'm serious, mate.
Who's that?
No joke.
No.
It was silent, but I just see something in the corner of my eye. That's going off.
Oh god. Is that you?
If that was you, flash the device now. Oh wow. I don't know what I see, but I see something just go.
Are you playing?
Sorry,
You want to
dog.
play a game? Or do you want us to go?
Was you summoned here? If you were.
Flash it red. Yeah.
Suddenly, the entire atmosphere changes, and the once silent building seems to come alive with an eerie presence. A wave of tension washes over Alex and Tony as the energy around them intensifies. Their hearts race, but despite being completely on edge, they remain determined to press on. Steadying their nerves, they take a deep breath and continue their attempt to communicate with whatever entity is making itself known.
Looks sick.
It's not really safe to.
What's that?
Oh, when I went to. It's going off. When I went to go in there,
Yeah.
I heard a noise like.
Who's in there?
No, I need to replay this back.
Uh-oh.
What the f? EVP quick. Wow. Wow. Right, if you're a human, okay, stop it all together. Stop the lights.
Overwhelmed by the intensity of the moment, Alex and Tony can't shake the feeling that they are finally making contact with something. This is exactly what they came for. Yet the undeniable reality of it sends chills down their spines. With a mix of excitement and unease, they take a deep breath, steady themselves, and decide to move to another part of the building, hoping to uncover even more of what lingers within these decaying walls.
I've had no EMF reading so far. Oh my god! What the f***? Is that
Is it?
the first one? Definitely a woman's voice. No way.
Is there it?
EMF spiking. It's going off, man. This is paranormal, mate. Wow. Is that you we can hear? What is that, man?
At the exact moment Alex and Tony claim to hear a woman's voice, the EMF reader begins detecting activity. The two can hardly believe it and are convinced this can't be a mere coincidence. The voice they heard must belong to the spirit they are trying to reach. A chill runs down their spines as they are overcome with a mix of fear and awe. They begin to question whether they can truly last the entire night in this place. Yet, despite their growing unease, they refuse to give up. Summoning their courage, they press on. Time passes without much activity. Aside from the lingering sense of discomfort, they just can't seem to shake. That is, until they return to the room where they first began and decide to attempt making contact once more.
I'm going to set up some gadgets and make communication with you. Thank you. We know you're here. We have the run pod here. We have the music box in this doorway over here, guys. And the EMF's here. And again, thought I was recording, but I wasn't, but Tony was. What the was that? I'm being serious, man.
Oh, I heard it.
What the f***, man? That sounded like a laugh or something behind you. And I just heard something around here.
I heard something.
You're playing games with our spirit. Or whatever you are.
Whoa.
You do that again? Let me jump, man.
They were now entirely convinced that this was no mere coincidence. This section of the building appeared to be far more active, with their equipment repeatedly detecting anomalies and the unsettling sounds of voices and other strange noises echoing around them. Alex and Tony were ready to leave, and dawn was fast approaching. However, before departing this eerie location, they decided to make one final attempt at communication before the sun rose.
Come forward to us. Maybe you're the old Don Stoller. Are you here? You're very sorry what's happened to this place. It's a shame. What is that? I'm talking.
Alex and Tony had seen enough. There was no doubt in their minds that this place was truly haunted. With the first light of dawn just moments away, they felt utterly drained, as if the very essence of the building had sapped their energy. Exhausted, they made the decision to call it a night, leaving the crumbling structure behind, its dark history still heavy in the air. Despite feeling overwhelmed by the experience, they couldn't shake the sense of accomplishment in having captured undeniable evidence on film. This was a night they would never forget. Some forests inspire awe, while others leave you with questions that linger forever. If any of these encounters sent a chill down your spine, share your thoughts in the comments. And remember to like and subscribe for more horror content from Shadows of the Wild. Until next time, stay safe out there, because you never truly know what's waiting in the woods.
That's all we have for today. Stay tuned for more.